Tila Tequila was going out with Casey Johnson, the very rich daughter of the Johnson & Johnson family. They were obviously a lesbian relationship, which was fun for everybody. And then Casey, unfortunately, died very recently, and that was tragic. Now, some are charging that Tila Tequila is taking advantage of her death by capitalizing on it, by seeking more attention. It's hard to conclude otherwise. Now, you don't know what's in anybody's head, and maybe in Tila's head, she thinks, oh, I loved her, and this was the greatest thing in the world, and I'm just speaking out about my grief. And maybe she even believes that, but it doesn't appear so, right? I mean, she's taken every opportunity to talk about what she calls her wifey. I mean, we did the story before Casey passed away about how they were going to get married or something, and they got the rings. They knew each other for a month. Bring it down with the wifey stuff, okay? So then she went on the warpath. She accuses all of Casey Johnson's friends of, not caring about her, and then she puts out this picture of her crying in her empty bed on Twitter. I don't know. It reeks of not buying it. I'm not buying it, and because people were saying, oh, she's not emotional enough, and then she puts out this picture. I'm not even sure those are tears. I don't know what that is. I don't know if she threw Vaseline. It might be Vaseline. I don't think it's Vaseline, but it might be tears. I don't know, and she might really be crying, and she might really think she's sad. But look, here's some of the things she says. Thank you guys for seeing the pure evil that is Nikki. That's Nikki Hilton, who was friends with Casey, Bijou, and some other people. Don't worry. I'll write a tell-all blog on what they didn't tell you. Yeah, I'm sure you will, Tila. I'm sure you will. Want to know if the dog is dead? Why don't you ask Nikki and the family? Trust me, they already killed the dog. Sad. These are all tweets she's sending out, right? And she's charging that they're trying to kill the dog. Why would they kill the dog? It's so weird. So then the other girls strike back. Here's an old friend of Casey Johnson saying, she keeps twittering about her grief and her wifey, but we know she's just using Casey's death for her own publicity. It's disgusting. The truth is that if Tila did really care about Casey, where was she when Casey was truly in need, when Casey was on her own before New Year? That's fairly devastating because apparently they didn't find her for days. If she was really your wifey, I mean, didn't you at least give her a call or something and wonder what's up with her? I mean, that's pretty significant evidence. Another friend, Jasmine Leonard, goes further. You never even knew her. You have known her for a total of 1 month. You took advantage of someone in her weakest moment. You enabled her death, prevented her getting the help she so desperately needed for your own selfish purposes. You took advantage of a sick girl and you killed her. Shut your mouth, back the fuck off, and have some respect. Now, I wouldn't have phrased it that way if you were looking to emphasize respect, etc., right? But these girls, I mean, the whole catfight, when the girl is dead, it's super ugly. But I want to give you one last tweet from Tila Tequila. She says, at the end, whatever, enough, lesson learned, money does not buy you class. No wonder Casey wanted to take my last name and not Johnson. Night, night. So all our friends, even though they're super rich, are not classy. She wanted to take your last name of Tequila, which is classy. Remember, Tila Tequila's name is fake. She's actually Vietnamese and has a Vietnamese last name. She took the last name of Tequila. If I took that name, I wouldn't be going around telling people, keep it classy. She wanted my name of Tequila. Okay, look, you make any conclusions you like about who's classy and classless here, but the whole thing makes me uncomfortable, and certainly Tila Tequila seems like it appears that she's enjoying the attention. Let's put it that way. You can't read people's minds, but it does appear that way. Okay, now all of you, stop twittering, okay? I mean, if someone I cared about died, I wouldn't be worried about creating drama to get more attention through Twitter. If you cared about her, bring it way down, way down.
Can you understand, we'll just, first off, we'll assume that the friends that have known her longer are right in this, which it sounds like that's what we're doing. If somebody comes out who you think had bad intentions or was just using her, starts off with all the public things, the Twitter and all that stuff. You kind of have to, even if you didn't want to in the first place. Just so she won't dominate the conversation to disparage. And the reason you care is because I think both sides are being classist, but the second side kind of has to.
No, Jared, that's a really good point. I mean, I hear you, and that's why, look, my reading of it is that Tila Tequila started, okay? Because she accused them of stealing the dog to kill it. In another tweet here, She says they came to our house and started robbing us of stuff after she was dead. I don't believe that at all. I mean, these girls are enormously rich, right? Why would they care about Casey Johnson's possessions? I mean, it seems like Tila Tequila cares about keeping those possessions, right? So she started it. You're right, JR. Once she starts it, what are you going to do? Just let her run rampant and accusing you of stealing things and killing the dog? And look, the whole thing's super ugly, and it's a no-win situation. So congratulations, Tila. Okay, and those tears, wow. I'm moved.